realtors whenever you're doing a listing appointment. The first tip is make sure that you arrive a little bit early, at least 5 minutes early, because if you go to the door and you knock on it and the seller comes to the door and they glance at the clock and you're late, that's going to set the overall tone for that appointment. And if you have someone that's a clock watcher and they're real attuned to, what time it is, that's going to kind of start the mood off in the wrong direction with that person. So make sure you leave a little bit early in case you were to stumble across a wreck or traffic jam or something like that, because that does set you, up as a professional in that situation. Also, make sure that you park thoughtfully. If you can, don't necessarily park in the driveway. A lot of times, if a lot of family members live there, there may be someone that's going to join you after the listing appointment starts. And if you've parked in the driveway, you may be parking in their spot. So, if you can, if it's, feasible, try to park on the street, unless it's a neighborhood that has covenants and restrictions against this. It's just being thoughtful to, the entire family if you do this. And also, some people really do appreciate it if you remove your shoes. So you maybe just want to ask this question. Some don't care, but for the ones that is important, it just, might be just a token of courtesy for, certain people. Hey, would you like me to remove my shoes? Because I know there's certain people that they feel like, oh my goodness, if you're wearing your shoes, it tracks in dirt through their house. So it's just a nice thing to ask. You also need to ask them if they would mind showing you the house next, because that will enable you to, gather key information about the house. And whenever you sit down and discuss, potentially listing their house, then you will have seen the house, and it can help y'all to discuss, establishing a price that that they want to list the home. The next tip that I would give you is just ask them, hey, can we sit down in your kitchen or maybe even your dining room table to discuss your home further? And even though a living room's nice, sometimes it's just a little bit too comfortable. And if you're trying to go over everything with them, you don't want them falling asleep on you. So that's why I would suggest maybe a kitchen or the dining room. And you also need to, once you've gone over your listing appointment, set expectations as far as like when you'll follow up with them to, answer any questions or anything like that. That just lets them know that you will be following up with them and when they can expect that follow-up. And also make sure you always express gratitude. Make sure you thank them for showing you their house, meeting with you, talking with you. They were spending their time, to discuss their house with you and you potentially listing it. So it's real important to show that gratitude. And so if you'd like to learn more real estate advice and tips, make sure you follow me. And I'm a realtor in the Auburn and Opelika, Alabama area. And if you're buying or selling property, I would be absolutely thrilled to assist you. And my name is Laura Sellers, and I work at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Preferred Real Estate. And I hope you reach out to me soon.